bad price macros and ingredients. Genuinely, who would buy this? So I'm Jenny, the founder of this brand, and we actually have a lot of happy customers, but I'm just going to reply to this comment anyways. I should usually only reply to positive comments, but sometimes the negative ones give me a chance to talk about different aspects of the product that we're always working to improve, but it's really hard to build a brand and confusing. Let's start with price. So you get a box of these for $9.99, and it has 4 of these inside of it, right? So 4 whole servings. We are an incredibly small brand, woman owned. I still own the whole brand, and we barely make any money, which is why we've grown so slow, and it's humiliating and embarrassing. I feel like how long it's taken me to build this thing, and that's because I'm basically trying to have the most achievable price for the most amount of the population, basically, for our product. Long term, we're trying to compete with Hostess and Little Debbie, which I know we're a little bit more expensive than, for sure, but again, the ingredients are totally different, and this is a small business. You know, we haven't been around for 100 years. We don't have any investor backing. I actually think $2.50 a serving for this is actually quite reasonable. We have another line of products that are a little bit more expensive, and the mini muffins was designed to try to come up with the most affordable pricing. You mentioned not loving the macros, so what I tried to focus on when I was formulating was higher protein, lower sugar, sweet baked goods. So with our other lines, like I mentioned, we have snack cakes. It's the whole vision is making better for you Hostess and Little Debbie, and better for you for me meant like better quality ingredients. So we didn't use anything artificial. There's no preservatives in our stuff. We use gluten-free stuff only. And for me, it meant higher protein, lower sugar. I was really into fitness, really into nutrition, and that's what it meant for me. I looked on your page. I see you seem like you do a lot of keto stuff, so we're probably not good macros for keto. I think that we're good macros for Gen Pop, especially being a sweet good. We do have a lot of people on our page sometimes saying that 10 grams of protein for like 250 calories is not a good deal. Guys, it's a muffin. It's a really good deal for a muffin, especially a muffin that's made with like whole ingredients. And like we use whey protein, we use almond flour, like we use organic maple syrup in here. Anyways, yeah, we are not going to be the best macros for somebody who's on keto, but that's okay. And then you mentioned ingredients. Again, I looked at your page and I saw you were drinking a lot of Monsters and C4s. To each their own, you know what I mean? I feel like I made this brand because I want to be a better for you version of, like I said, Hostess and Little Debbie, because I grew up on that stuff, and I still think that there's a time and place for that, but I also feel like there's a time and place for home baked goods and all that, but I want people to have a better for you, cleaner option when they are like wanting something that's nostalgic, like down the snack cake aisle. And our ingredients are just infinitely more clean than those other brands. Right? There's nothing artificial in here. There's no wheat-based anything. Again, it's gluten-free. And by the way, really hard decision for me to, I mean, it wasn't a hard decision. It was a very easy decision to not use processed ingredients. What am I trying to say? It was a really easy decision for me to not use like artificial stuff, right? Like all of the preservatives, because our market, like I wanted to sell this stuff in Whole Foods. I wanted to just not use anything that had like long-term negative effects on people. But it's hard, right? Because I'm trying to make fun, cool products that are shelf stable and taste really good. And those preservatives make things infinitely tastier, right? You can have like a lot more water in your recipe and the things don't mold. Logistics wise makes it so much easier because you can have like long shelf life on this product and no worries about expiration or moving velocities when you're a small brand. And I don't get to play with any of the cool colors that I would have if I had artificial colors or like sprinkles in my stuff. So it is like a health foods product. I think the ingredients are pretty clean. You guys can comment me on social, but we do have a lot of people who love us, and I hope one day maybe it could be you.